Now.
All right.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database. It's the internet movie trivia game show comedy thing that your parents warned you about. I'm your host, Nick Martucci. Thanks for joining me if this is your first time watching the show. First of all, go back. We got 10 other episodes, and they're probably as good as this one's going to be. If not, almost as good as this one's going to be. Here's how things are going to work. Again, if this is your first time joining us, on IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, there are parental guides for movies, contributed to by anonymous folks all over the world, telling you what you should worry about if you're going to bring your kids or other people who might object to certain material. I've pulled these kinds of warnings, and my friends here are going to try to guess what movie we are warning you against. It'll make sense once we start going. It has so far for 10 episodes. I don't think it's going to go off the rails on the 11th.
One time that sentence wasn't valid.
Well, they're talking, so let me bring them in. Joining me on tonight's show, we have first-time guest Lloyd Legacy Sharp.
Hi.
We also have returning guests Nova Mangini, Sami Lanza, and Tyler Durniak. Hello, everybody.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Nick.
Now, two of you are returning champions to this show, Nova and Tyler.
Not
One
me.
of you has also lost a ton of times, also Tyler.
Yeah.
I've done that. I'm here for a good time, not to win.
So this could be anybody's game. We're going to go through 12 movies. Faster you answer, more points you get. If you get it wrong, you lose a point, but you can keep going. Unless anybody has any questions or concerns or things they want to say up top, I think we're going to get this game going. Hi, Tyler. You have your hand raised.
Yeah, you said the faster we answer, the more points we get. So I'm just gonna answer right off the bat. I'm gonna say failure to launch.
Yes.
Well, that's 10 points to Tyler. This is the first time this has ever happened.
If that was the first movie for real, I'd throw my phone. I was not. Tyler wins.
It is up to Lloyd what the first movie is going to be. Lloyd, I'm going to ask you for some help right now. Would you like to guess a movie from 1954, 1979, or 2020?
1979. The least racist time period out of three.
I don't know if you're right, but you're not wrong.
Just like the idea that there was 1 year right in the middle of America's history. That was
Right
like
in the
way,
middle of the
that was
70s.
super
Compared
okay.
to the other two, yes. Only by comparison.
Like
Only by
everything
comparison.
was problematic. 79 was great. Everything after was also problematic.
Just 2020. Just 2020.
Just 1 year we really hit our stride.
Yeah.
All right. The movie from 1979 for 5 points under the category of profanity. 6 uses of fuck, 2 uses of shit, 1 use and 1 implied use of wanker, 2 uses of bitch, many uses of bastard, piss, and other milder terms.
These ones are my favorite.
Tyler's already got his hand up. Anybody
Yeah, he
else?
does.
Tyler, what do you think it is?
Is it an American Werewolf in London?
It is not an American Werewolf in London. Though out of the gate, good for you.
Lloyd,
Lloyd, you have a guess.
Coming to America?
Not Coming to America.
Was that I don't think that was a risque comedy, right? Do they swear a lot? I only saw the sequel.
They do swear.
Yeah, they do.
That's later.
Eddie Murphy starred in it in the 70s. That's all you need to know.
You know, it was both of those movies were in the 80s and they were both John Landis. So good on you guys for starting a theme that was unplanned. All right, 1979 for 4 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, any impact from violent or suspenseful scenes is mitigated by the humorous tone of the film. Lloyd, do you still have your hand up, or is it not down?
Oh, is it not down? I'm sorry.
That's fine. Just making sure. So Tyler and Nova have their hands up. Nova, what do you think it is?
Meatballs?
Tyler, what about you?
I was going to say Army of Darkness.
It's not
That
Meatballs, and it's not Army of Darkness. From 1992, I believe.
Wait, which one?
Army of Darkness.
What
That's
about
my
Meatballs?
year.
All right, for 3 points under sex and nudity. An old man climbs out of a hole. We see his buttocks and scrotum. His penis is covered by his long beard.
Oh.
Tyler's up again. Anybody else have any ideas?
No, but it sounds nice.
All right, Tyler, do you have it this time?
Oh God, I know it's is it Holy Grail, Monty Python?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail did come out in the 70s and is not this movie.
Oh my God.
I'll take the point down, but I know what it is then.
For 2 points. Under frightening and intense scenes, those who are very religious should stay clear of this film. Tyler's waiting his turn to get back up. I think he has it this time. Anybody else?
I literally don't know.
I'm like really tripped up.
All right, Tyler, tell
Wait.
him what it is.
Maybe I. No, go ahead.
It's Monty Python's Life of Brian.
I was just gonna say it.
It is Monty
okay.
Python's
That was
Life
gonna
of
be my other
Brian.
guess. God damn it.
Yeah, I forgot which movie had the naked old man with the long beard, and I picked wrong.
I can never remember what years those movies came out.
I don't know what year any movie came out, and that's why I shouldn't keep coming on this show.
Well, Sammy, for being the person who didn't guess at all in that round, you are in first place at 0 points.
Yeah. It's all in the
Lloyd,
strategy.
Nova, and Tyler tied in second with -1 each.
Yeah, feels
Feels
good.
good.
Should have picked Racist 2020.
Also in Life of Brian, the last one, under frightening and intense scenes, people are crucified at the end of the film. May offend some.
May have been.
Jesus got over it, so why are we mad?
Did he? Because he came right back about it.
He came back just to be like, you guys.
How dare?
Yeah.
Woke up on Sunday and said, fuck it, I'm out.
There's got to have been one guy, like one member of the Apostles, who left town afterwards and like missed it. Like, they're like, oh, what do you mean he came back? I leave for one day.
Let's move on to the next movie. Nova, it's to you.
Okay.
Would you like a movie from 1990, 2008, or 2012?
Let's go 1990.
Oh boy. I was so
'Cause
young.
I'm old.
1990, I was so not born.
I was 9 years old.
I was alive too.
I look up to all of you.
I was alive for some of it,
Some of it.
Depending on the month.
depending on the month.
Yeah.
A lot towards the beginning, not much towards the end. All right, 1990 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. The villain may be intimidating for smaller children.
That's so broad.
All right, we'll move on to 4 points.
I feel
Under
like this is a
profanity,
movie.
one use of the word bitchin', but again, so quick you'll miss it. Lloyd has his hand up. Anybody else? Lloyd, what's this movie?
Boys in the Hood?
It's not Boys in the Hood.
Does Boys in the Hood have a villain that might terrify children?
I think so.
Use of the word bitch, but yes, but use of the word bitchin' was the one that I was. I mean, Home Alone 2 had a villain that could terrify children. His name was Donald Trump, but that's another story. Continue.
Oh, Nova, you're buzzed in.
Is it Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a movie?
It is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie.
I had a Ninja Turtles nightgown.
Wow, that was a good clue and a good answer to said clue. Good job, guys.
It was a great movie.
Good job, team. We did it.
I'm so proud of you.
I had like the outline of that movie and all 40 other movies that have the same outline in my head. I'm like, which one is it?
If it wasn't
also
that,
in
it was
Teenage
gonna be
Mutant
some
Ninja-
Disney movie. But once you said bitchin', it was like, wait a minute.
Right.
They did that
Right
in
at the
Little Mermaid,
very
right?
end of the movie. They're all just saying words. They're like, radical. Yeah. Bitchin'. Yeah. and then Splinter comes in. I've always liked cowabunga.
Oh my God. That's exactly how it happens. Good job.
We all do a dramatic reading of that movie.
Yes, please.
A round table.
Also, I don't know if any of
Bro.
these clues would have helped the rest of you out. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, 2 scenes that show teen drinking, smoking, gambling, and fighting. A man tells 2 kids that whatever they want to do, they can do it. They then ask for cigarettes. This scene is very reminiscent of Pleasure Island from Pinocchio.
Yeah, that I
Nice
would.
reference in there.
Despite its PG rating, it's a bit more dark and violent and profane than you'd expect. Unlike the TV show, this film takes itself seriously at times. And under violence and gore, the kind of violence you would expect from a martial arts movie.
Oh, maybe that one in Bitchin', maybe. If no one else talked for like 15 minutes, I might have gotten it.
Well, Nova, you jumped to a commanding lead at 3.
Yeah,
Sammy,
3
you're right
points.
behind at 0. Tyler, you're at -1. Lloyd, you're at -2. Sammy, you're up. Would you like a movie from 1987, 1997, or 2019?
2019.
Oh, the good old days.
I just don't know when anything happened. So that is like at least a little recently. My brain cells were on the verge of death then, you know?
Luckily, not too much happened between 2019 and now that would cloud your memory a little bit as to when movies came out.
2019 is the
What about
last
my
year.
choice? I felt good about my choice for 1 second, Nick.
2019 is the only year worth remembering out of the last 3.
No.
All right, 2019 for 5 points under frightening and intense scenes. There are humorous moments sprinkled here and there, which adds some relief to some tense moments throughout the film.
I'm not taking any more minuses on that note.
All right, 4 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. 2 characters are heavy casual drinkers, though this is portrayed in a comedic manner. Tyler's got his hand up. Anybody else? Tyler, what do you think?
Is this Deadpool 2?
It is not Deadpool 2.
Wow.
The humor adding some relief to the tense moments of Deadpool
Right?
2.
I mean, it was pretty intense.
All right, for 3 points. Under profanity, 45 uses of fuck. 40 with Fuck the Police by NWA, and 5 with normal talk. Also 15 uses of shit, 7 uses of ass. Nova has her hand up. Anybody
Fuck
else?
the Police specifically by NWA?
Tyler has his hand up.
Okay. Nope. I'm
Okay,
just
Tyler,
learning.
what do you think?
Is it Good Boys?
Nova, what do you think?
Us?
Well, it's not Good Boys. It is Us.
Oh, that was like a shot in the dark.
Good job. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm good at pulling shit out of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a crapshoot, but yay.
I will provide some sort of an answer at some point. I will.
You don't need to rush for it. You're still in second place.
I'm not rushing.
You could still win with 0 points.
That is an absolute
did-
possibility.
Uh-huh.
My last game I played, I did the just like wing it and say whatever came to mind strategy. That did not work. So
Sometimes silence is the best answer.
So Nova, you've jumped up to 6. Sami, you're staying at 0. Lloyd, you're now in 3rd place with -2. And Tyler, you're at -3.
Yeah.
Also in Us, under violence and gore, many people are brutally stabbed with scissors throughout. However, they are always shown from a distance with no blood until the aftermath, when they are seen dead in small pools of blood. These scenes are never graphic. And under frightening and intense scenes, scenes with the doppelgangers might be frightening to younger audiences.
Sounds about right.
these are good clues.
Yeah.
Good job.
you.
Good job, Nick.
I worked hard on this game. Tyler, you're up.
Yeah.
Would you like a movie from 1978, 1982, or 1987?
Let's go 87.
All right, 1987. For 5 points, under violence and gore. Most of the violence is played for laughs. Lots of slapstick. My lisp doesn't like that sentence. Yeah, Sammy's jumping in with her first guess. Sammy, what do you think?
I literally don't know. Is it Airplane?
It's not Airplane.
I
was
hope
really hoping you were gonna get it.
Thank you.
That would have been amazing.
It really would have been. I shouldn't have talked. You know what? Can you just negate that guess? I'll stay at 0. Wait, does that mean I have -5?
You're -1.
Oh, okay.
No, this would be a really shitty game if I made it really hard to guess on the first clue and really terrible if you guessed wrong.
All right, guys, carry on.
All right, cool. For 4 points, under sex and nudity, a character's tail goes up a woman's dress just after he commented on another woman's breasts. Nova's hand is up. All right, Nova.
Spaceballs?
It is Spaceballs.
No, yes.
I just watched that again like 2 weeks ago.
See, you said you were going to do well, and you are thriving.
No, I know. I feel like you always like play into what's in here. Deep in the recesses. I don't know where it's from. It's always movies I just happen to accidentally watch. Like,
you've got 11 points over your next closest competitor at 10 points. Sami, you're still in second place at -1. Tyler, Lloyd, -2. Tyler, -3. Also in Spaceballs, under profanity, an extended gag where many of the bridge crew share the surname asshole, and it is repeated throughout the sequence. Since it's some of the character's surname, the word asshole is listed in the end credits. Under violence and gore, in a parody of Alien, an alien creature burst from a man's chest, a little slimy but not gory and played for comedy. And under violence and gore, in one scene, a laser blast from the villain's ring effectively castrates a man, in a parody of the Darth Vader force choking scenes from Star Wars.
That's a good movie.
I love that movie.
All right. Lloyd, we're going back to you. Would you like a movie from 1980, 1982, or 2019?
1982.
1982. Okay. 1982 for 5 points. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, drugs are a major part of the movie.
Nick.
What's up?
Nothing. Okay.
Oh, Lloyd's gonna guess though. Lloyd, what do you think?
Scarface?
Not Scarface.
Oh,
That's a good guess.
That's it.
That'd be cool.
Quiet. Next 2 rounds. Quiet. Saying nothing. Fifth
Okay.
Amendment.
All right, for 4 points under violence and gore, a dog is set loose in a corridor and bites a man's arm.
Beethoven.
All right, 3 points under sex and nudity.
Listen, someone's whispering out there. I hear you.
No, we're all talking.
Listen, I just heard some guesses, and I'm not confident in them, so keep whispering. But
All right. 3 points under sex and nudity. There's a graphic sex scene between 2 animated flowers, one resembling a penis and the other resembling a vagina. Nova's hand is up. Anybody else want to fight with Nova?
No.
All right,
no.
Nova.
I think it's Pink Floyd's The Wall.
It is Pink Floyd's The Wall.
Oh,
You are dominating this game.
wow.
I'm Team Nova, okay?
This is like the time where Nova didn't think that she had a chance because I was on the same episode of Pick a Side, and she actually ended up winning the next 2 times that we faced each other. It's just like that, except even better.
It's when Lloyd is present, I must destroy. I don't know what it is.
Specific and awesome power.
Nova, that's put you even farther ahead at 13 points.
Uh-oh. Now you just jinxed me by saying that.
You need to lose 14 points to be tied for second. And Tyler and Lloyd now tied for third at -3.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so independent.
Also in The Wall, under violence and gore, the schoolmaster shoves a bunch of kids into a meat grinder, also brief. And frightening and intense scenes, the subplot during Comfortably Numb, in which the main character cares for an injured rat, is touching and quite sad.
Or Ben.
I'm just shocked that this movie had drug references. That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't.
Okay, we're gonna go now to Nova.
Uh-oh.
Would you like a movie from 1983, 2000, or 2007?
Let's go 2000. See how that goes.
Yeah, let's take a break from the 80s.
I feel like I know all the 80s movies though.
Oh, so now you're handicapping yourself.
This is like college Nova the college years is 2000.
All right. This movie came out in 2000. For 5 points under sex and nudity, there are some women in bathing suits, which is a bit suggestive.
Oh, no,
Hi, Tyler. No?
not ready.
No? Okay.
That really
You're
narrows
paying
it down.
attention.
I've only seen one movie that has women in swimsuits, and
Disco's music videos. I mean,
it was Sandlot, and that was it.
All right. For 4 points under violence and gore, the violence in this movie is mostly mild. There are several instances of punching as comic self-defense. Gun use is rare, but intense when it is present. There are a few explosions.
That's like every movie. You just described every movie.
particularly ones directed by Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's something that you probably wouldn't hear in a Michael Bay movie. For 3 points under sex and nudity, a man tells a woman that she can't have sex on the stage.
Definitely wouldn't hear that in a Michael Bay movie.
No.
I think I've said this every time I've been on the show.
Mhm.
So I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I hate it here. I'm just kidding. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm just stupid.
We're having a good time.
I will always come back to maintain between a 0 and a -1.
How do you think I feel? How do you think I feel having the other side of the fifth of my people's vote in the negative?
Oh.
That was too much for my mind right
Sorry.
All right. Let's see if we can fix any of these scores with the 2-point clue. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, there is a scene of alcohol consumption when several of the pageant competitors attend a party. One woman becomes very drunk and passes out at the party. Nova has her hand up. Tyler has his hand up. Sami has her hand up. Lloyd, you going to sit it out?
Yep.
All right.
Quiet.
Sami, what do you think it is?
I wish you didn't pick me first. Is it Miss Congeniality?
Tyler, what do you think it is?
It's Congeniality.
Nova, do you agree?
I agree, Miss Congeniality.
It is Miss Congeniality.
I'd like to thank my cat, who I scared away with my celebration.
You're going to say, I'd like to thank my cat, who was the first person to show me Miss Congeniality.
I was waiting for that speech too.
Wow.
Well, Nova, that brings you up to 15. Sami right behind you at +1.
Yes.
Tyler at -1. Lloyd at -3. I promise you, you're going to get one of these.
I assume that is not correct.
The final clue, maybe the final clue of this movie would have helped you. Under frightening and intense scenes, the scenes where the bomb is being invented and tested and later planted in the Miss United States pageant crown are quite frightening and intense. No?
Lloyd's like, nope, still no.
All right. Well,
I
hopefully.
am not a fan of Sandra Bullock. I'm just going to throw that out there.
What's your problem with Sandy?
That was bold.
I don't know. I just have a problem with her, and I don't.
Sandy
understand.
watches the show.
I'm just putting it out there so that
Sorry-
she knows
sorry,
that I have
Sandy.
beef with her, and I'm not sure what that beef is, but I got
You
it.
know why I wouldn't have known the answer to that? Because I didn't see Miss Congeniality until 4 years later and didn't know that it came out in the year 2000 because my mother had a problem with movies like Miss Congeniality and was still alive at the time. So I couldn't see it.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Life is harsh.
I'm
It's
glad
true.
you honored your mom by waiting.
I
Wasn't
love
worth
you,
the
Lloyd.
points.
That was the first. That was like the movie you watched after not having to be stopped from.
She can't stop me now.
Was she just trying to stop you from watching mediocre films?
I've got to watch this or I'll never understand.
Shielded him.
What
Bad
is it?
art.
Miss Congeniality 2 something and fabulous.
She also didn't let me watch Captain Planet or the Power Rangers, so wouldn't be able.
My brother and I got the Power Rangers taken away because we beat the shit out of each other. So, so the only show ever we've gotten taken away.
Sammy knows. She knows.
All right, Sammy, I'm gonna go to you.
Yeah.
Would you like a movie from 1939, 2004, or 2017?
What a big jump. Good God.
The big jump.
I will not take the 39 bait. 2017. I'm sticking with my plan.
The bait.
That is what we call 1939. The bait.
Nice to meet you, man.
Forever known as.
All right. Instead, this movie came out. This movie came out 4 years ago in 2017. For 5 points under profanity, ass, badass, and jackass are the choice expressions used in this film, and quite frequently.
Cool.
Well, it's an ass movie, all right.
All right, for 4 points under violence and gore, a character gets in a large, exaggerated fight with a group of men in a market, punching them and blocking their attacks and throwing others into walls or through the roof. He throws one man in a stone column and breaks another's neck, though the camera cuts away so you don't see what happens. After all that, Tyler's the only one with his hand up. All right, Tyler.
Yeah, real quick, can you just say the year again?
2017.
17. Oh.
Your guess?
Yeah, I have to pull my guess back.
All right.
I was thinking it was going to be one of the Rush Hours, but none of those are 2017.
I think there were other expressions they used in the Rush Hour movies. Outside of the ass words.
Yeah, but they used ass a lot, I'm pretty sure.
We have ass and supermarket fights is what we got so far.
For 3 points under frightening and intense scenes, in one scene, a character with a cake weakness comically explodes when he is accidentally eats some cake.
Oh my god.
No gore and is played for laughs, although this may shock some younger viewers. Everyone but Tyler is up now. This really ruined Tyler's guess. Lloyd, what movie do you think this is?
Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
Sammy, what movie do you think this is?
The new Jumanji remake.
Nova, what movie?
The Jumanji Welcome to the whatever the hell it was remake with The Rock.
Yes, it's the Jumanji, the new Jumanji.
Team Nova, yes.
I'm sorry, Lloyd.
I should have known that because Scott Pilgrim vs. World came out before that, but I couldn't think of anything else.
We just watched those Jumanji movies a couple months ago because I had never seen any Jumanji movie. And then Baden made me sit down and watch them. And I was like, it's so good.
Those ones are really fun.
They're fun. Yeah, they're fun. For sure.
I only saw the original one, so I wouldn't have guessed that anyway.
I'm on board for another sequel. I think they're doing it.
Why not?
Right?
I need the story to be complete.
I'll watch any movie where Awkwafina gets to play Danny DeVito.
Yeah,
literally.
Also in Jumanji, several teenagers trapped inside the bodies of adults drink alcohol for the first time, and while doing so, discuss they had never had alcohol beforehand. 2 characters immediately spit it out because they think it's disgusting.
Good job.
And under sex and nudity, A scene occurs where a female teenager in the body of a male video game avatar teaches another teenage girl in the body of a female avatar flirting tips to use as a distraction against two enemy NPCs, mostly played for fun.
Oh, only mostly.
Only mostly.
Sounds like a Mass Effect outtake.
It's mostly played for fun, but a little bit is played for pure shock and horror.
So I want to say at this point, Nova, you currently have the high score in the game as a whole when you got 25 on your first appearance.
Whoa.
Nobody has beaten 25 yet.
Really?
We just finished round 7 of 12. You're at 18.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I'm afraid of myself.
Sami, you got 4 points.
Hell yeah.
Tyler, you're still at -1. And Lloyd, you're at -4.
You know what my mother was right about? I talk too much. That's what's got me in the predicament I am right now.
Lloyd, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I deserve this.
Thank you for coming on my show, buddy.
I appreciate it. I'll be back to torture myself again.
Tyler, it's your turn to pick. Would you like a movie from 1982, 2001, or 2004?
2004.
Okay, 2004 for 5 points. Under sex and nudity, 2 men talk to a woman, and there is some sexual talk.
Again, every movie
Game so much.
That narrows it down to the entire summer of 2004's catalog.
Or this movie that Tyler's going to guess right now.
Is it Hitch?
It's not Hitch.
That would have been a good guess.
No,
I think so.
that sounds, yeah.
I know they released a version of it for PSP, so I'm pretty sure that's like right there.
Nice.
All right, for 4 points under violence and gore, a man is seen with his face and neck covered with pimples. One is seen bulging and leaking yellow fluid.
Okay, that narrows it down a bit.
Right?
Also sexual talk for men to a woman.
It's narrower by the
All right.
juices and stuff.
For 3 points under violence and gore, a man is attacked by a raccoon in the car and it spits on him.
Okay, that's very, very.
I feel like I've seen whatever this is, but I don't
that sounds
know.
very familiar, and I'm trying to figure. Oh, duh.
All right, I think Nova's got it.
I have a thought, but I'm.
That means
You wanna
that leads to
guess?
a raccoon. I know.
No.
No? Okay. Nova, what's this movie?
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
I knew you had it. It's Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Team Nova.
Oh my gosh.
I can picture that scene so clearly, but I couldn't. Like, it took me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing you up to 21 points.
I envy the life in cinema that Nova has experienced.
I watch a lot of movies.
I don't know if I've ever... Oh, no, it's not true. It still could be anybody's game, technically speaking. We're on to the last 4 rounds. Nova has moved up to 21 points. Sami, you can do this. You have 4 points.
Yeah, Nova, just mess up and give me all the answers low key. Team Nova, we got this.
Tyler has -2. Lloyd has -4.
We'll just combine our scores for a super score.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
This is definitely not.
Don't
this
do
is definitely
that.
not
It's going to
anybody's
lower
game.
the score.
Girls and boys, we're coming for you.
Wait, what?
Because we have negatives.
Oh, you know what? When she said that, I was like, yeah, just us two.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what I
literally
meant.
not-
Okay.
It's not anybody's game, and I'm okay with
Sorry,
that.
guys.
I wasn't recruiting them on my team. Just you, Samantha.
I'm willing to let anyone multiply their score by my score.
It's really
Boy,
kind
do
of you.
it. If I remember how math works, take
I
this deal.
hope you get the next 4 answers right, and then I'll consider it.
Lloyd, it's your chance to name a year again. Would you like a movie from 1994, 2003, or 1994, 1995, or 2003?
Oh boy. I'm gonna go with 1995.
1995.
I was old enough to recognize object permanence.
All right, 1995 for 5 points. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, marijuana is used throughout the film. All right, for 4 points under sex and nudity, a man in briefs is shown, followed by a woman in a robe, implying they had been engaged sexually prior to the scene.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wasn't seeing that in 1995. I'm screwed.
Okay, for 3 points under violence and gore, a young teen is ambushed by 2 men, and as one man holds him, the other man hits him with a belt, mostly played for laughs. Nova's hand is up. Anybody else?
No.
Nova, what do you think?
Friday?
It is Friday.
Oh,
my God.
Wow.
I'm so impressed with you. Oh, wait, did you just get 25? Is she tied with herself?
Just hit 24.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's about to break the streak, baby.
Also in Friday, under frightening and intense scenes, one character is a giant neighborhood thug known to intimidate the residents on the block and rob people of their belongings. And for 1 point under profanity, one use of Bye Felicia.
What?
I don't know if they know what profanity is.
Right.
Also, that can't be the only profanity that movie used.
No, I feel like I remember a lot more.
That was a joke, wasn't it, Nick? You put that in there as a joke.
I would never joke. This is a very serious thing.
Successful live comic would never joke.
Successful. Yeah. They've never bleeped out Bye Felicia in any of the cuts I've seen of the movie.
Mm-mm.
Well, yes.
Who is evangelical enough to consider that profanity?
Whoever they are, thank you, because you gave me an excellent 1-point clue. Okay, Nova, we're going to you. Would you like a movie from loading 1960, 1987, or 1997?
Do 97. Yeah.
1997. For 5 points under profanity, 6 uses of bastard, including 2 uses of the Italian word bastardo. That is my Italian accent for that, too. To sound authentic.
That was really
Nailed it.
All right, for 4 points, under frightening and intense scenes, the movie starts off rather cheery and jovial in nature, but then turns into and then turns into have a very dark and depressing tone.
Made my life into a movie?
All right, for 3 points. Under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, in the third class party, people are seen drinking. Tyler raises his hand. Anybody else? Tyler, what's this movie?
Titanic.
Ooh.
It is Titanic.
I get the clue
God.
now.
Good work.
I get it. Good job.
Tyler
my God.
breaking Nova's streak of getting
How
all of them
dare you?
since round 2.
Oh, man.
Bringing Tyler into the positives again at 1 point.
Ooh.
That movie sucks.
But it was good enough for Tyler on this day.
Maybe it was because of the 2-point clue. Under sex and nudity, a woman poses nude for a man to draw her, and there are many glimpses of her bare breasts, with the rest of her body blocked by his drawing pad. Back in the present, the older woman comments, "Did we do it?" in response to the crew's intrigue as to what happened next. But she says they didn't, at least not until the following.
That would have I would have that one. I would've guessed
And under frightening and intense scenes, the final sinking sequence is quite tense, as are the moments afterwards where the survivors find themselves in freezing cold water.
Yeah.
I would have got there, I think.
Yeah, those last clues were good.
We've got 2 rounds left. Lloyd, you're at -5, but I still think you can end in the positive.
Maybe.
I think so. Tyler, you're at 1. I still think you could go lower.
Oh, I can go way low.
Sammy scratching at the lead at number 2 with 4 points.
I want scratching.
Nova, you have 24 points.
He's basically the Undertaker without the losses.
You have gotten all but 2 right, and you've only gotten
Real?
1
Oh
wrong.
my gosh. I don't even feel like I got that many. All right.
Sammy, I'm going to go to you. Would
Okay.
you like a movie from 1982, 2013, or 2021?
2021.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. So close to where we are.
All
Yes.
right. This movie came out within the last 8 months for 5 points under violence and gore. The violence and gore can be disturbing at times, but is far from severe. Moderate will be a good assumption.
I really like the way you read these.
I assume this is how they were typed.
Yeah. That's what I get it.
Yeah, take a guess, Tyler.
The King Kong versus Godzilla.
It is not King Kong versus Godzilla.
Thank God.
This was this year, right? You said,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
and now we're running out of options.
There's only 2 other movies we can choose from.
For 4 points under violence and gore, a waiter is comically hit in the eye with a wine cork that had been popped.
Wow. That is tame.
Really gory.
What movies
Well,
came
like
out
you
this
said,
year?
moderate would be a good assumption.
I can think of 3 movies that came out this year.
Right?
Well, Tyler named one of them. What are the other
There's
2?
gotta be one that I haven't seen because that.
There's another
Okay,
one making
wait,
around
wait,
causing a lot of
wait.
controversy for our childhood. We're not going to talk about that
Yeah,
right
go ahead, Tyler.
Is this Eurostar, or whatever that Will Ferrell
Oh, that
You
guy.
know what I'm talking about.
I do know what you're talking about. I'm pretty sure that was like one of the first like big Netflix movies to come out last year.
I thought that was this year.
No.
I think that
I've
was
been watching it every day since the new year began.
What is time?
All right, so now there's only one 2021 movie left. For 3 points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking, a woman drinks from a stolen decanter of alcohol after a stressful day at work and appears to be inebriated to an extent.
I really feel like I have
Me every
not
day.
seen whatever this is. Right?
I don't know.
So it's
What have you
not
been up to
Mortal
this year?
Kombat.
That's the only one I was waiting.
Yeah, but immediately after that,
Like,
Corey
that one
hits the
I've
waiter
seen.
in the eye,
Not
and it
that.
doesn't go fatality.
It's not
For
King
2
Kong,
points.
It's not Mortal Kombat. What
2
else is
points under alcohol, drugs, and smoking. Smoking is shown despite Disney films having a no smoking policy in their films.
All right, I'm guessing a movie I haven't seen.
Is Nova the only one guessing a movie she hasn't seen? Tyler's going to guess a movie Nova hasn't seen. Anybody else?
No.
I have
Yeah? No?
no, I'm
No?
not gonna say it, but I have a
Okay.
thought.
All right, Tyler, what movie hasn't Nova seen?
Luca.
Nova, have you seen Luca? Also, what movie do you think it is?
I have not seen Luca, but I think it's that Cruella movie because you said Disney, and I refuse to pay $20 for something that looks like absolute dog shit.
Because the Dalmatians. Well, it's not Luca. It is Cruella.
I will probably never watch that unless it just comes on automatically for free one day.
I think you got all the satisfaction you could from that movie in this moment. You know what I mean?
Never seen the movie. Got the right answer. What else is there to do but give her the game?
She already got the game.
Yeah, I mean, she's got it.
It wasn't that question that was going to decide that.
But it is that question to put you into your own lead at 26.
Yay!
You could just sit the next one out and still get the high score on this game.
No, I'm too vicious and competitive for that.
All right,
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Then we should
You could also drop below the high school in fear.
Sammy, you only need 22 points to get her. You're at 4.
Woo!
Tyler, I was right about you. You dropped to -2.
Yeah.
Lloyd, you can still get in the positives if you get this on the 5-point clue.
Oh,
Yeah,
joy.
maybe it's like golf scoring, and you guys are really winning.
Yeah, can that? No, then I'm in third. Never mind. I don't like that.
You're like, no, wait, no.
All right, Tyler, you have the final pick. Would you like a movie from 1995, 1997, or 2011?
Let's do 2011.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
It didn't come out this year. I'm laughing at my own clue. I'm sorry for this.
You're such a good host.
In 2011, for 5 points under sex and nudity, one nice romantic scene.
That's
That's good. That's good for them.
It's nice.
You sure you don't want to guess, Lloyd?
Not yet.
Tyler's gonna do it. What movie has a nice romantic scene, Tyler?
Is it the Karate Kid remake?
It's not the Karate Kid remake.
Oh.
There are no romantic scenes in the Karate Kid remake.
That whole thing with Jackie Chan.
Not a
and-
single one. Not even that one. Not
When
even
he
the
keeps saying
scene with the
jacket on,
jacket.
jacket off.
Can we do real quick?
Yeah.
In the first Karate Kid, it was wax on, wax off. And they fixed it in the new one by making it jacket on, jacket off.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. Jackie Chan tells what is it? Jaden Smith to jack it off constantly.
That's incredible.
They knew.
I mean, it's not. I know.
They absolutely knew.
Right.
Which makes it so much worse.
Yeah.
I've learned.
Back to this movie in 2011 for 4 points under profanity. Senator says, "Jesus, give that kid a sandwich."
Did you say Sandler or Senator?
Senator.
Oh.
You can tell from my clear Midwest accent. Okay, Tyler, who was a senator?
Is it Transformers 3?
No.
Oh my God!
Transformers
Why did
3.
you tease with the freaking head bopping? No, never mind. It's fine. That was good. That was good. Well played.
You gotta wait for this next one.
All right.
For 3 points under violence and gore, a man guns down a civilian, spattering bright red blood. We also see a small exit wound in the man's back. Another unfortunate ends his screen time in the blades of a propeller. There's a brief blood spray visible. Folks fall from great heights, and one man is sucked into a weird energy vortex. Another crushed by a part of a building, and we see a bit of blood on his head. Nobody has their hand up? I just gave you the whole movie.
I feel like I know it, but I don't know it.
Right.
Fuck it. I'll go for broke.
Yeah. What is it, Lloyd?
2012?
It was not 2012. Tyler, what do you think?
Is this the Battle for Los Angeles?
It's not Battle for Los Angeles. You're both up for the next time, or you're both not down yet?
I put myself back up.
Okay. All right, for 2 points. Under violence and gore, audiences see loads of fisticuffs, firefights, and explosions. Far too many to detail here. And unlike some superheroes, the hero doesn't hesitate to kill his enemies, since he considers himself a soldier. Tyler, do you still want to have your hand up?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, we have other hands going. Tyler, I'm going to go to you first.
Is this Captain America Winter Soldier?
Lloyd, what movie is this?
I was going to say Captain America Winter Soldier.
Nova, what were you going to say?
I was going to say Captain America, but I always forget which one is which. So I'm going to say the one that they're not saying. Is it First Avenger? Is that the other Captain America movie?
So just to be clear, we have at least 2 Captain America movies going on right now. Tyler, which one did you guess?
Winter Soldier.
Lloyd, which one did you guess?
Winter Soldier.
And I want to say the one that's not the one they're saying.
It's not the one they're saying. It is the one you're saying.
Damn it.
It is Captain America, the First Avenger.
Oh my God. So close. I should have just said Captain America movie from 2011.
I'll be honest, I was so excited that both of you got it right that I didn't catch that you both got it wrong.
Oh my God.
You only got it wrong because of me.
There was so many freaking Captain America, Thor, the Iron Man. At least they had numbers and not subtitles. I should have just said freaking Captain America from that year and then just like taken the hit. Fuck!
Nova, I'm so proud of you.
Captain
I am
America,
too. That was
the First Avenger.
I feel like that was a real savage finish, though.
Also in frightening and intense scenes, the villain's appearance, which is a skeletal red face, could scare some children. So that was Captain America, the First Avenger from 2011. Our final scores, Tyler and Lloyd You tied each other at -6 points.
Solidarity, bro.
Tyler, you continue your streak of one time doing really well at this game.
Don't think that that's what streak means.
And Sami, 4 points, which positive,
which isn't always a good thing.
You got almost everyone you guessed right.
Yeah. Yeah, good job, me.
And Nova, you're now the second highest scorer of all time in this game. And you're also the highest score of all time in this game with 28.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Incredible.
That is incredible.
That's some moving energy.
Yeah.
That is every 80s arcade game player's like wet dream. To be the first and second score on any given
thing. I'm staring at the score right now. Can I just put it this way? You answered 11 out of 12 of them. And you got 10 out of 12 of them right.
That's wildly impressive.
I feel like I need to go on a real game show now.
Right?
I told you, Undertaker. Only two losses.
I didn't know I had it in me.
So, like I said, there are other episodes on this channel that are almost as good, but not quite as good as this episode.
Yeah.
Thank
Nova,
you
maybe
so
it's
much,
the fun
all
view.
of you, for playing. You were
Yeah,
all wonderful. Before we go, if there's anything you want to plug, anything you want to say, anywhere you want to be found, Lloyd, I'm going to start with you first.
I just want to say, please have me back so I can be humiliated again.
Anytime. You have an open invite on the show.
Cool. And I can be found on social media at Lloyd Legacy 617 on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, if that's your thing. And Lloyd Legacy Sharp on Facebook.
That's Lloyd Legacy Sharp. Sami Lanza.
Check out Root Beer Circus, which is my band with my husband. 832 Studios, which is his editing thing. I'm involved kind of. I don't know. I guess I shouted out my husband. And Bam Lands Art is my art page. And Toad Hill Music Festival in August. And I love you.
Aww. Love you. You're also welcome back.
Good.
That's Sami Lanza. Tyler Durniak.
I have nothing going on in my life.
Oh.
Well, this was an excellent, final time on this show for you.
I'm finally getting kicked out.
That's Tyler Durniak. Nova Mangini.
Yes. My fiance and I started an LLC called No Baden Comedy. We are going on tour down south in August with Lloyd and Brianna Woodward, hitting up a few big cities down there. And we also are hosting an open mic on Thursdays starting on the 29th here in JP at the Jeannie Johnston Pub. So we've got a lot going on, and you can find us on Facebook or Instagram, or just looking at No Baden Comedy or novaden.com, and that's just Nova and Baden smashed into one word.
Amazing.
Or like what I yell at him every day.
One more time. Nova Mangini, Tyler Durniak, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, Sami Lanza. I'm so
It's okay. It's a new name. I know. It's
confusing.
confusing.
You know what's bad? I'm looking at what you have written as your name, and not only did I read iPhone, I misread iPhone.
I'll figure out. I'll make an easy name someday.
I'll make an easy name.
I'll change it. I'll change it for you guys.
I'm not a terrible person. My name is Nick Martucci. You can find me on all the social media at Blundering Idiom. It's like at Blundering Idiot with an M. That's where you can find all notices about this show. We're going to keep doing it. We have another show Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Another show Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want to be on either of those shows, you should reach out. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I will put you on here. It's a lot of fun. if you don't want to be on those shows, just watch them. Go to this YouTube channel, like it, subscribe, do whatever professional YouTubers tell you to do. And tune in again this Thursday for another new episode of Inappropriate Movie Database. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Woo.